Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Zero from TechDragon.info, and you may or may not be looking at a particular website that I'm building. I can neither confirm nor deny any allegations made against my website at this point in time. But I've been working on it. I'm not going to show off everything. It's just, I figured, I have this website with some stats laying around, and I might as well use it, right? So today we're going to take a look at the JagdPanther, which is the Tier 7 German tank destroyer. You can actually see it here. This page needs work, by the way. It's far from done, but at least you can get a look and a feel. Layout is not done, by the way. I need a lot of work and everything, but function comes first, then the layout. I just made it sort of look okay. I might add a fourth tank to compare here, but I don't know. Every tank that you add adds complexity to the whole thing, so not sure. Maybe there's room for it, but not sure. Anyways, let's compare these tanks. We'll jump into the tanks in a second here. So we have a Tier 7 TD. I'm currently comparing it to the AC-46 and the SU-100M1 because they are sort of similar, and I'll show you in a second why. 80 frontal armor versus 120 versus 90, so it's one of the least armored. It is pretty sloped though. I don't have the slope numbers in here, but it's pretty damn sloped. 50mm of side armor is not the best, not the worst, and 40mm of rear armor. Well, if they got your rear in a TD, you are screwed anyways, so don't even have to look at that. Price is roughly the same. 5 crew members is equal to the French, and one more, than the Russian SU-100M1. View range 370 is actually one of the better ones, compared to these at least. I don't know if there's any better one out there. I think so. I think one of the British might have a better view range than the new one. I'm not sure though. I'll have to check that out in a second once we get into the game. 710 meter signal range, pretty average. Although the Russian one has a terrible radio, but even that is enough. The way the radio works, very short here, if you don't know, is your radio range plus your allies' radio range is what is the total range. So if they have a 700 meter radio and you have a 500, you just add the 700 to the 500 pretty much, and that's what you get. So even if your radio is shit, as long as other people have a good radio, you can still definitely work with that. So yeah, don't worry too much about the radio. One tip though, one small tip. When you decide if you want to get like the medium, the middle radio or the final radio in a tank, always check the weight of the radio. Some radios become severely heavier when you get the final one for only a slight signal range increase. In that case, it's not worth it because you will actually harm your power to weight ratio. We'll get to that in a second. So, signal range, like I said, pretty average. HP 550, it's pretty good. It's I think, it's a little bit above the rest. I think the British have more though, because it's kind of the British thing. The AT has more than that. So, forward speed 55 is actually the fastest out of these three at least, but we'll get to that in a second again. Reverse 12, 12, 14, so the Russian one can get away a little bit faster, but now we get to the interesting part. Horsepower per ton ratio, so how strong is your engine compared to how heavy your tank is basically what that means. As we look here, 15.2 is not that great. The AMX has 16.83 and the SU-100 has 18, so this might have the highest top speed, but that number doesn't mean a whole lot. This is a better indication of speed than that. If you look at a Centurion, for example, you'll see that their horsepower per ton ratio is very high, but the top speed is not. But what this means is the higher this value is, the faster you'll reach this speed. So it's basically, not entirely, but this equals acceleration. It's not entirely accurate, but gives you a pretty good idea. Right, so if this number is lower, you're going to be slower. If it's higher, it's going to be better. So, a T95 will have a horsepower per ton ratio of like 9. It's very heavy. The engine is pretty strong, but not that great. So you have a slow speed. Doesn't mean that this, higher will always mean faster. It does depend on multiple factors, but it does give you a good indication. So this one only has 15 versus this one. In a race, the SU-100M1 will outdrive you in any case, because that horsepower per ton ratio means that he accelerates way faster. Also means that in a turn, you lose speed in a turn, right? But this one regains its speed a lot faster. So even though the top speed is 5 less, maybe if you have a very long straight, that this one will eventually overtake him, but horsepower per ton usually wins in a drag race because you just get your tank moving a lot faster. So yeah, that's actually a big deal. It's not slow, don't get me wrong. This thing is not slow or sluggish. It's, yeah, adequate. But compared to some of the other ones, it's not fast. Track reverse 32 degrees, it's not bad, a lot better than the French. This one has terrible track reverse, but not as good as the SU-101. This thing is quite mobile and nimble, so yeah. So, gun elevation 14 degrees, 15 degrees versus 20 degrees. This one can point its gun up way, way further. However, the more important one is gun depression. 8 degrees, not bad. The AC, 10 degrees, that's really, really good. That's pretty much the highest you can get in a lot of tanks, if you don't count like the tier 1 and 2s and some tier 3s. Like the lower tiers sometimes have more, but usually when you get to like tier 5 and above, 10 degrees of depression is pretty much the highest you can get. And only 4 degrees in this one. So what does that mean? If you have a little bit of a slope in front of you and you drive up it, this one can only point its gun for 4 degrees down, which means you have to go over the hill, slightly past the top of the hill, if you want to shoot behind the hill on the other side. While these two can sit somewhat behind the hill, and this one the best, of course, because of 10 degrees, but yeah, 8 degrees, it's not bad, it's pretty good. And since they don't have a turret, we don't have turret reverse. So let's jump into the game and we'll take a little bit more of a look at the guns. So here we have some of the guns, and I've moved them around a bit so you can actually see the thing in the background here. This is what it looks like when it's fully upgraded. And yeah, TechDragon still needs a lot of extra stuff, a lot of upgrades to the website. Like the gun stats are not on there yet, they will be, but you know, I got a lot to do. Anyways, I also have real life, so you know, stuff to do, things to see, you know the drill. Anyways, let's take a look here. I've included the American Tank Destroyer as well. Actually, let's grab the fixed hull. I think that makes more sense. Better comparison. Let's see, AT-25AT, 105mm. Let's go back to garage. It's a more fair comparison than the turreted TD because, you know, it's turreted. I did include the gun from the 88, 87, Archer, Challenger, Achilles. You know, it's the same gun on like the whole lot of them. I did include it just, you know, for completion. It doesn't really compare. So I've left out the Russian SU-152 because, you know, it has a derp gun, and if you don't use a derp gun, you use the 122mm, which is not a great gun. Let's be honest. The DPM is not bad on that gun, but the penetration is pretty lacking, and yeah, it's just not great. So I've left that one out. It's just, it kind of doesn't really fit, and besides, a lot of people use a derp gun to grind through the entire thing. Most people don't use the 122mm, so that's why I left it out. So yeah, anyways, so here we have the 105mm PAC L52, which is the final gun, and I have to say, it's a good upgrade. Let's take a quick look at the first sort of gun you get on it. Well, the first upgraded gun that's actually worth something. Rate of fire is slightly better on that one. 203 penetration, which is actually 3 more, but in all honesty, who's going to miss 3 penetration? 320 damage versus 240, so yeah, your damage goes up quite a bit. Accuracy goes ever so slightly down from from 0.32 to 0.34. Dispersion, that's not accuracy technically, but yeah. However, aim time from 2.3 seconds to 1.7. That is fantastic for aim time. 1.7 seconds, you pretty much cannot beat it. There's no tank gonna be as good as that. So yeah, that's, well, there are, actually. Yeah, I just looked over here, I was like, wait a minute, I'm talking shit, yes there are. I've never played the T25 AT, so yeah, I wasn't sure about that gun, and the SU-101 got buffed not too long ago, and I think the aim time got buffed. I think it used to be 1.9, so that's why I was confused. Anyways, so let's compare the stats here to the other tanks. So here we have the British, which at this point are a bit lacking on penetration. Before that, like tier 5 and 6 have pretty good penetration for their tiers. Once you get to tier 7 with 171 pen, it kind of falls shy of greatness, and that's the Challenger, by the way. So yeah, it's not really a good comparison to have this one in there. I mean, you know, it's a good rate of fire with damage, but yeah, it's just like the rate of fire is not double this one, right? and the damage is only 150, this one does 320. So this one is gonna pretty much output more damage per minute than this one. And you have the lower pen, which means greater chance of bouncing. Longer aiming time, not by much though, 1.9 seconds is still great, but... So, yeah, let's just take that one away. It's not quite the same, it's just different. But that one has a turret as well, so you can't really compare that. So, let's grab these two together. So, rate of fire is better on the SU-101, penetration is quite a bit less, 25 points less. Damage is also quite a bit less. As you can see, it's, what is it, 70? Yeah, 70 less. Accuracy is slightly better. Aim time is the same. SU-101 recently got buffed, there we go. And it handles pretty damn well now. That's why I rebought it. It's a pretty damn good tank now. It's stealthy as all hell. I still need to get my crew up for complete camo training, but it's pretty damn stealthy. One of the stealthiest tier 7s. Don't think it's the stealthiest. No, that's the overpowered yeah, E25. Anyways, so yeah, pretty good gun, but lacking in penetration and a damage. Of course, it's not, you know, a big burst, but you do have that rate of fire, which is definitely nice. So let's take a look at the American TD. And these guns are actually really similar. Rate of fire is slightly worse, not that much, well, almost 1 round a minute less, not entirely, but penetration is 2 points less. Again, you won't really notice the difference. Damage is the same. Accuracy is way better on the German tank here than on the American, and the aim time is the same. So overall, I would say this gun is a little bit worse. It pretty much doesn't really have any good redeemable features that, you know, makes it better than this gun. So pretty much it's the same gun, just slightly worse. That's what it comes down to. Worse penetration, worse rate of fire, and worse accuracy. Same damage. So yeah, it's pretty much the same gun, just worse. Now for the French, we have two. Some people swear by the 90mm, some people use the 100mm, and they are quite different in all aspects of the gun. I personally use the 100mm, and I did quite well with it. So yeah, it really depends on your personal preference. The 100mm does get about 20 more penetration, which is pretty decent, I have to say. Rate of fire, of course, is quite a bit lower, 6, which is not that much lower than this one. Penetration, of course, 32 higher, and this one is 12 higher. 12 is not that significant, but 240 damage on it versus 320 and 300, so even with the 100mm, you're still not doing 320 damage. .34 accuracy is across the board the same, but the aim time, that is one of the biggest problems with this particular gun. 2.9 seconds is a very long time, and 2.3 seconds is a pretty long time on the 45, Deka 45 here. So yeah, the aim time is sort of a problem on the French. 2.3 is not too bad, that's definitely acceptable, but the 2.9 is pretty long, and you do miss opportunities because of it, and that's where this thing shines. So let's take a quick look here at that. I think we covered most of these, right? Yeah, the hull, I want to show you the slope. As you can see, it's quite well sloped, so it's reasonably armored from the front, and it can definitely bounce a couple of shots. It's just not as well armored as this thing, and also not as stealthy. If you look from the front here, you'll see that this one has a way bigger profile. So yeah, it's, you know, just reasonable that this thing is less stealthy. But still, the stealth on this thing, it's not horrible. It's not great, but it's definitely not horrible. I've rambled on more than enough, so let's take a look at some gameplay here. So, we're starting the game here a little bit earlier, so I can talk. So, what do I think about this tank? Well, when you start off with this tank, when it's stock, it is, in my opinion, a pretty bad tank. Mobility is okay, and you can pretty easily get the tracks and the, you know, engine and stuff, so mobility-wise it is okay, but the gun... the gun would not behave for me. It literally would not behave. And even the 88mm later on, still it's... Let me check actually. Yeah, okay, so this game is with the 88. The final gun, which I don't have a... well, I have a decent replay of it, but I think this replay will demonstrate pretty decently what this tank is capable of. As you can see here, speed, we are doing, well, let's say about 40 right now, but we just went down a hill. Acceleration, it's not bad, you know, we're definitely not the slowest tank around. And, oh, turn. See the turning, it's okay, again, nothing fantastic. So we set up at the bush here. And now we wait. Oh, we are quite light on this side. There's a lot of artillery, that's why. Okay, well, we should at least have artillery support. So I run a camo net on this thing. Just backing up here, there we go. Bush is no longer transparent, so I can actually fire safely through here now. I'm not sure why artillery just fired there, but maybe I saw a tree move or something. So, this tank. What can I say about it? Well, things start to get better once you get the 88mm. Not the stock gun. I don't remember what caliber the stock gun is, but the first upgraded 88, I think it is. And it's just so much better already. It's, yeah, like I said, stock, this thing is just pretty damn bad. And trying to find targets. Oh, target front, T32. T29 even. Yeah, dang it. Wasn't a fully zoomed in shot. Backing up here so we don't get spotted. I don't think I have 6th sense yet. KV3. We don't seem to be doing too well here. Well, we got one shot. So yeah, rate of fire on this gun is better. But I still prefer the last gun. It's just, I don't know why, but this gun seems to misbehave so incredibly much. I just put in one shot in the dark there. I had 6. Yeah, they're pretty damn bouncy. Oh, he angled his armor downwards. Come on, come on. Seriously? How did that not pin? Ah, that was bullcrap. I had to go for that driver. Where did that shot even go? It just went into the ground somewhere. Come on, side. There we go. And that's kind of the problem. Oh, I think that was a shot coming in at me. Yeah, pulling back. Pretty sure I'm spotted. L6 is getting shot to crap. Just driving back here. 29, is he gonna peek? WZ111 is going forwards, putting the pressure on. So far, we've lost 2 tanks, the enemy has lost 1 tank. It's not a whole lot is happening yet. But, you know, we're already up to 1200 damage, so this gun isn't bad, and that's one of the reasons why I want to show you this replay. I mean, it's all fine and dandy showing the tank when it's fully elited and what it can do then, but, you know, what is the grind like? What do you have to play through? And that's what I'm trying to show you with this replay. Like I said, I do have a replay with the final gun. I'll probably make a video out of that sometime soon, probably next week. And you can watch that if you want to see more gameplay on this tank. And hopefully I can grab all that knowledge and stuff together on TechDragon eventually and put everything together, so when you want to know anything about a tank, you can just go to the page on TechDragon. You can, you know, see what you want to see about the tank, know what you need to know, and see everything, but that will take a bit of time. Anyways, so I've decided, I was thinking about going down there and helping out the WZ. It was like, no, I probably won't help anybody if I go down there, and it seems like he has it. Right? That reload is pretty long on the WZ. Come on, survive, come on. Oh, okay, he survived. Barely. I think he bounced that last shot. And at this point I'm looking at the map going like, oh crap, the other side is gone. And I'm gonna try to help out this prototype. A little bit too late on my shot there. I was just waiting for my aim circle to shrink so I can actually maybe hit him. Yeah, no. Oh. Yeah. And this is where the 1.7 seconds of the final gun really shines. Getting those little snapshots off, you know, where you have this very little narrow gap that you need to shoot through and moving. So, yeah, that's the main, I guess, feature of the final gun. That and the higher damage, of course. This one is 240 damage, that one's 320. So you're doing a lot more damage per shot, which also gives you more opportunity to finish off people. I mean, let's be honest, a bigger gun gets more chances to kill people in one shot than you get. Oh crap, that shot came in after me. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Cover! It's LTB. Oh, ow. Well, it's just an LTB. So, that's not too bad, but we need to get back to base. Oh, corpse. Don't round the corpse. No time for that. 39 seconds. Oh crap. 36. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Did somebody drive out of the cap circle? I think they did. Yeah, that already got reset. Oh, we got an IS. Come on, come on, come on, come on. All we have is a turret. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Got the reset off. Wasn't, you know, too close yet, but... Okay, got the reset on T32 as well. Now just keep resetting both. Oh, side of the turret. Ah, and it misses. Really? It didn't look like he was moving, so I'm just gonna try another shot. No, he actually did not reset the timer. I'm gonna have to go spotting. Really don't want to. Means I'm gonna get spotted too. There he is. Come on, put in the side shot. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, he just stops. Dang it, really? Right as I fire, he stops. Oh, and he's definitely seeing me. Oh, and the IS just barely misses. Shots flying everywhere. Come on, try to put one in the IS. There we go. Finish off the IS. T32. Get shot by artillery. Come on, come on, come on. Reload, reload. I'm pretty sure that one went in by the looks of it. Come on, reload, reload. So, if I had the other gun, I might have finished him off in one shot rather than like 3 or 4. And I'm pretty sure he moved again. So let's see if we can move up and if we can spot him again. Yes, we can. Come on, can we get that final shot? Artillery puts one in. Oh, our shot goes low. Come on, I want that final kill. Well, it's not the final kill, but the kill on him. Oh, and he spotted us. Definitely spotted us. Come on. I know I'm going to reload before he will. There we go. We finally finish him off. Somebody else is shooting at me. Oh, there he is. T25/2. And maybe the LTDP. Is he still alive? Nope, he isn't. There's 2 artillery and a Panther. Would have been a Panther then? Not sure. So I'm pinging the map like where I got shot from. And yeah, people camping the enemy base are not doing too well. They're getting shot. Maybe you shouldn't camp when there's still people alive. So WZ, not sure why he's camping. I mean, camping, you know, it is a tool to win, don't get me wrong. But in most cases, it's not the right tool to use. Because shooting people gives you more points and experience and money than sitting in a camp circle. And it prevents your team from getting any points or experience by shooting the enemy. And the enemy often, sometimes, has a tendency to come back and shoot you if you cap their base. If there's too many of them, they're gonna shoot you. Trying to see if I have a line through these buildings. Doesn't seem like it. Okay, time to move up. Oh, Panther gets finished off. Good. Now, actually it wasn't the WZ capping. Excuse me. It was our AMX AC46 that's on cap. There he is. Now I can see him. T25 coming in after him. T25 cannot one-shot him unless he ammo racks him. Oh, there we go. Leaves him on 21 health. And... oh crap, he's invisible. Where is he? Trying to get the spot off here. He must be behind the building. Trying to get into any position where I can shoot him and save our AMX. Where is he? Where is he? He was spotted right there. Where the hell is he? I hate these vanishing tanks. AMX is backing up. Oh, there he is. Oh crap, 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 crap. I went too far, too far, too far. Dang it. Ugh. Okay, the AMX got the kill. Phew. So all we have left now is the artillery. And the AMX gets finished off by the enemy artillery. FE304. Crap. Fast little fucker. So I'm pinging the map. E9 or C9. That's roughly where he is gonna be, more than likely. Come on. I'm just thinking of going around him. There he is. Turn, turn, turn. Here you can see that turn speed. It's not bad, but it's definitely not great either. Oh, I do have a line on him, but it's ever so slight. Come on, can we get the kill? Dude has 4 kills. A pretty good game. Come on. As you can see, the speed here. The speed is not bad, but it's just the acceleration is not all that great. Oh, there he is. Shot on the move. Oh, and we missed. Darn it. Come on, reload, reload, reload. Come on. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, dang it. And he's behind the house. Well, I severely doubt I'm going to get that last kill. Nope. Let's take a look at the stats. So, what do you get when you get the JagdPanther, the tier 7 German TD? Well, eventually, once you get it fully upgraded, you get a relatively stealthy machine that has an okay-ish chance to bounce and gets a pretty damn good gun. The gun, combined with the aim time, penetration isn't fantastic at 200, but it's definitely not bad. And 320 damage is some excellent damage, and that's some pretty good DPM overall. So yeah, that is the tier 7 German TD, the JagdPanther. Not to be confused with the Jagdpanzer. Jagdpanzer. This is the Panther. So on this game we made 20k profit, over 1000 experience, and a grand total of 2000 experience for our Mastery Badge First Class. Not a bad game, and not a bad tank once you get it fully upgraded. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.